A sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound, Greg. Two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Bridges misses. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Outside, SGA. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Anunoby finds Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Crosses over and slam dunk by SGA.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Now here's Brunson. Screen by Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Down low. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Brunson against SGA. Towns wide open, and it's off from three-point range. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Dort kicks to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Fires from deep. The Knicks pull it in. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
I think it's a really good indicator of which team's off-season moves will have the biggest impact.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And here are the Knicks now. The Thunder making the shot. Hart outside. Out to the wing. Towns, he's open. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
He's so solid from really any range, but Towns' jump shot puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
At the top of the key, Holmgren. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, Williams that time perfectly in rhythm. Just catch and release.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Here's Bridges. Towns, a screen on Dort. Bridges up top, defended by Dort. High post try, and Holmgren pulls it down.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Dort kicks to SGA. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, Anunoby. He's guarded by Williams. Brunson outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you.
Shoot
but
2.
It's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
First one falls for him. Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And here's Brunson after the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pass to Dort. And here is Williams. And a miss there on the triple. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, Holmgren, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Anunoby against Williams. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, Williams is a threat anywhere on the floor. The defense can't give him that much room, inside or out.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Start with a screen on Hartenstein. Towns looking it over. From deep three-point land, the Thunder pull it in. Outside, SGA. Hartenstein with the screen on Hart. To the paint. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. For 3, Holmgren. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Towns finds Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got 6.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Outside, Dort. Back to SGA. Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. Count that one.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Mason Wallace comes in for Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Robinson's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 4-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Now, SGA. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns, Wallace finds Williams. Shoots over Towns. That's short off the rim. Knicks trail by 4. Towns is doubled. Back to Clarkson. Count it. Good.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
And the Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Free throw good. Clarkson. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. New York shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder.
One shot.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller size, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
Now here's Wallace. He has yet to score. Williams has a screen for Wallace. Oh, good with the triple. The Knicks trailing. Clarkson taking his time here. Pass to Robinson. Brunson outside. Towns kicks to Brunson. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here is Williams, started by Robinson. Williams, a screen on Brunson. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Hart left side. It's taken away by Wallace. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Then for the Knicks, Diawara's checked in, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Hart. That one falls for Brunson. 1:53 left to play in the first. Holmgren with a screen on Bridges. Wallace misses.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good on the triple. The Thunder shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Robinson with the block. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. Bridges dishes to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And stolen by Williams. Joe with it. Still scoreless. Wallace looking for an opening. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. And Robinson throws it down.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. Holmgren at the elbow. And he converts the layup. 7 points for Chet Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Brunson outside. The 3. That one doesn't drop. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
They've got Isaiah Joe. Holmgren is out there with Wallace. Then there's Jalen Williams. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Clarkson. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Pass to Holmgren. There's the triple. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now Alvarado. Here's the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell passes to Williams. On the wing, Wallace. He's covered by Clarkson. Wallace misses.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
And that little contact is not going to dissuade Sohan. He likes the physical aspects of the game.
Wallace kicks to Mitchell. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. Holmgren outside. Off target from outside. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the 3, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Williams, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got his 2nd bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Bridges passes to Alvarado. Now, here's Clarkson, covered by Joe. Holmgren. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Bridges shot, good.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Alvarado. Bridges outside. Towns for three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Now SGA. Baseline J on the way. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 4. Now Alvarado. Scoreless thus far. Towns finds Bridges. Launches a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Joe. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Alvarado passes to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, Wallace fires the 3, drills it from outside. And it's now only a 1-point Knicks lead.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Bridges up top, covered by Joe. Pass to Anunoby, launches it. The offensive rebound. Here's Alvarado. Off target with his 3. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. From downtown, that's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Here's Bridges. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
To the inside, here's Joe. Up and in on the layup. Joe's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't just look for his own shot. He's very aware when he needs to move the ball.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. And then for New York, Landry Shamit's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And here is Shamet. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Towns the screen. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 19-point game against San Antonio.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others. Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Brunson carving out space inside.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Outside, Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got 6 assists here tonight. Shamet on the wing. Towns a screen on Dort. Towns at the elbow. Pass to Brunson. Oh, Anunoby in position. Can't complete the alley-oop.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Robinson with the block. Dort kicks to Williams. Knocks down the 3-ball. Williams has got 8 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Brunson the pass to Towns. It's up a 3. Robinson. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now, here's Dort. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Inside. Fades away. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Towns.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Mitchell, he's checked in for Holmgren. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. Oklahoma City has gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
Now Brunson. After Lou Dort's 3-pointer that didn't go. Brunson, no good. Outside, SGA. Pass to Mitchell. Dort with a screen for Mitchell. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Hart. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And also, he was very disruptive defensively. 4 steals on the night.
Here's Bridges. Just 3 to shoot, and the shot goes in. Bridges has got 10.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
1:09 left in the first half of the game. Hartenstein passes to Mitchell. And the three off target. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Here's Anunoby. And Towns throws it down.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
SGA kicks to Dort. Pass to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Williams has got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. The Knicks shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. To the inside. Towns with the bucket. He's got 10.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Oklahoma City shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's SGA. He's got 6. Hartenstein with the screen on Brunson. A baseline J, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Great opportunity, and he capitalizes.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. Here's an interesting one from No Foolin' Julian. What's another sport you think you could have gone pro in?
Football, I would have been a tight end. Maybe block some field goals. Do whatever it takes.
I think I could have did soccer, Ernie. Dribbling's dribbling, right?
I guess some people might say that yet, but either way, I'd pay good money to see both of you in those endeavors. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Oklahoma City shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
Hart outside. Here's Towns. The Thunder pull it in. SGA with the ball. Holmgren right side. 4 on the clock. Takes a 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hart's got his first 3 points of the game.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
And it goes down 2 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. Takes a step back. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
That's just staying focused through the contact. SGA now goes to the line to add one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 20. With the teardrop. Oh, Brunson got hit and still made it go.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Outside, Dort. From outside, off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Hart. Pass to Anunoby. New York moving it around. From outside the arc, the Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That is tough action to stop. Hartenstein is a great screener and mobile enough to make you pay.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Mikal Bridges.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 22. Anunoby has the open look. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Outside, Dort. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's SGA. And the layup's good off the glass. SGA's got 7 now in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Anunoby outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. And the rejection by Towns.
Oh, Big Cat saying no way.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Here's Towns for the tie. And another 3 for New York.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 15, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That's going to send Isaiah Hartenstein to the line. That one is on Towns. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
And that one misses. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
Nice shot by SGA.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you guys.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Williams. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. SGA, no good. New York's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good! Brunson, no fear down low.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson covering. Nice shot by SGA. SGA's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. The Knicks have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Brunson against SGA. And again, it's Jalen Brunson. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss by SGA. New York shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Here's Brunson. Brunson among the bigs.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
SGA up top. Brunson covering. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Now here's Brunson. 32 points in the game. Anunoby outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
His first 3 of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Mason Wallace comes in for Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. The Knicks with the lead. Towns a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander for the three. And it's Towns missing. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Yes, that goes in. 26 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
That sounds like a good blueprint. Won't. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 10. Robinson finds Brunson. 6 to shoot. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's New York.
There's Brunson once again paying attention. He does not give anything away.
Shoots from 12. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Knicks leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 26. Nice shot by Wallace.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Brunson on the move. And the layup is good. Brunson's got 38 points.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Williams has a screen for Williams. Off target from three-point range.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. SGA against Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. Hart, that's good. And now it's an 8-point New York lead.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Outside, SGA. Out to Wallace. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Wallace has got 6 here in this quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Brunson outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And then for New York, Akporti's checked in. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Josh Hart. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Williams passes to Wallace. Steps back. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good off the back rim and in. SGA's got 28 points for the game.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Releases. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Mitchell is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Wallace in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And that one's good. Towns.
And he was non-existent from 3 in the first half. Now he's changing the narrative.
Now Mitchell. In the corner, it's Wiggins. From deep. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Wallace.
And that's 4 from deep on the night, with 3 of them coming in this half.
Clarkson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Thunder shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Mitchell kicks to Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York leading by 5. Pass to Alvarado. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now here's Wiggins. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Wallace outside. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wallace has got 12 points here in the second half.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Alvarado passes to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple. Towns has got 21 in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
That doesn't go either for Wallace. The Knicks leading by 7. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for the Thunder. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. On the wing, Wallace. He's guarded by Anunoby. 5 on the clock. SGA from outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Clarkson. The tray. That shot missing. Thunder trailing by 7. Down low. Here's Joe. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Towns from deep three-point range. And the Knicks miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the three. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Towns. Anunoby outside. And the Knicks miss again. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Out to Wallace. And the three ball is good. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
You know, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Higgins against Towns. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Towns has got 11 here in this quarter alone. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From past the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And Shea has the answer with a three of his own.
Alvarado passes to Towns. And the shot goes in. Towns has got 16 points here in the second half.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Outside, SGA, Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Here's Alvarado. To the paint. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 28.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren, and the basket is good.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Clarkson finds Towns. Back to Clarkson. Over Joe. That one wide left.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And here's SGA. And he hits it to tie the game up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33.
He's found his rhythm here in the second half. Let's see if they keep calling his number.
Clarkson outside. Back to Alvarado. There's a screen by Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Holmgren outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Knicks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Outside, SGA. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Now, here's Bridges. Brunson up top. SGA defending. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 40 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
SGA with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Anunoby against Holmgren. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Now, here's Anunoby. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Dort. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That is a cool customer right there. Hartenstein showing you no moment is too big.
Outside, Towns. Got it. Good job in the low post. Towns has got 30.
And he's made 7 of his last 8 shots. That is the definition of clutch.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Now, here's SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. Dort outside. Here's SGA. 5 to shoot. Strong move off the glass.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
The Knicks leading by 5. Now, Anunoby. On the wing, Bridges, defended by Dort. Outside, Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Missed on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Hartenstein. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
Now here's Towns. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson. A three-pointer. Good.
Great awareness from Brunson. He draws the defense and able to kick it out for the open 3.
SGA. What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Brunson. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is timing on the part of SGA, protecting that paint.
And it misses. New York leading by 6. Mikal Bridges. He's off from 3. Oklahoma City's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the 4th quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Dort. Now Williams. Launches it. Bridges with the rebound. And so they foul intentionally. Six-point game. Thompson with it. Dort covering. Here's Hart. Bridges. Got it to go off the glass.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Toward outside, puts up the 3. Down he goes for 3.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren fires. And the 3 misses. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their teams.
So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now, our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.